everyone, my name is C. Welcome back or welcome to the channel if you are new. Today we are finally guys checking out the huge warehouse update in Hypermarket Simulator. This update actually released on June 21st, so I am very late covering this, guys, but I have not seen any gameplay regarding the warehouse update. So for me, this is still all new and I wanted to explore it with you guys. But quickly going over it, just in case you are also like me and you're a month late, just in case you don't know about the update, I will quickly go through the patch notes. So the warehouse update, again, that was June 21st. They added the new warehouse area and a new warehouse rack. There's 6 unlockable warehouse expansions that were added, and there was also staff improvements. So staff are now smarter when restocking shelves. They will prioritize shelves with the most available space. There was improved decision making when restocking from the floor or from the storage. Reduced situations where staff could become stuck. Love that. When stocking with loose products, fresher items are now prioritized first. And they also increase maximum staff capacity from 31 to 36, which I love. You guys know we love having our daily hire. So now instead of 7 daily, we have 10, and instead of 24 permanent, we have 26 permanent. So awesome stuff. And there's also been, since that, of course, some bug fixes as well as some improvements. So they have been busy, but let us go ahead and hit continue, load up our store. I'm so excited, guys. I'm probably going to be overwhelmed, but what is new? Every time I go over an update, I get overwhelmed. But while we're waiting for all of this to load, I do have a Dr. Pepper. I am just going to open that. Perfect. And today is a good day for me. I feel great. So I wanted to sit down and record. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like my store looks different, but that could be, I mean, I just haven't been playing this game for a very long time. But yeah, this looks different. I also tried using this selling truck, but I guess I don't really remember how the selling truck works, guys. Something is happening visually. Is that supposed to, like, I don't know, guys. Like, is something different with my store? Let me check the settings. And that is tab. Okay. Again, guys, bear with me. One thing I do want to do, I want to increase the master volume. Let's look at I feel like we should be good. I'm just going to hit resume. So let's take a look. How does this work? So is it like an automatic thing where back here, yeah, something's happening. Maybe that's an improvement where there's like, I don't know, guys. Okay, so I see this was a door that's no longer there, and now it's here. Okay. I'm a little overwhelmed, guys, because I don't really know where to even start. Okay, this is still the same. Coming over here, our little additional storage that we added. Okay, so maybe what I should do, which would make a lot more sense, let's go through and actually just check out the computer. I feel like I am like speeding through this too, guys. I may have to look at those settings again. This definitely feels a lot different, but let's go to, where do I go? Shop expansion. Okay, so currently, we have all of the downstairs. Nope, I'm just kidding. There is another expansion. There's a few more expansions now. So is that for the warehouse? First floor. Is this the warehouse expansion? No, this is a separate. Guys, okay, so the entire... I'm so confused. Okay, it still says first floor. Maybe this is the second floor and it's just saying first floor expansion. Okay, so I don't think we really need to worry about the upstairs right now, but we can worry about, let's go ahead and purchase warehouse expansion level 1 for $12,000, guys. We are okay with money, so I'm not really concerned about that. But let's purchase this. And where is this warehouse? Guys, I'm so lost. Let's go. Is it back here? Or is it like a separate area altogether? And the way I have my racks, it's hard for me to get out of here. Can I squeeze through here? That's not a door, see? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again. Where is this warehouse? I just need to get outside, and I'm trying to avoid moving this rack, but let me just move you. Stop being lazy. So yeah, they've changed something where I guess visually you can see. I like it, I guess. I just was a little confused. Let's move you. Now will you open? Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, that is why. So this is really cool. This is giving, oh, here's some boxes out here. This is giving mega store, but that's okay. That is a-okay. You know, games do use very similar assets, and this just kind of wraps around. Yeah. So that is a-okay. Let me get back inside. It feels like a very long way to go, though. I will say, I don't know. I know a lot of players have been asking for more storage space. So I can see a lot of people being really excited about this warehouse update. Again, I'm a month late. You guys are probably like moved on. You're like, I love it, but you guys are focused on other stuff now. And I'm over here like, ooh, where is the warehouse? But, I want to just go ahead. I'm going to purchase all of these because, guys, I don't know how much of Hypermarket we're going to play. We've kind of, we've played a lot of it. I just like to hop in and kind of go over the updates. So let's see how this looks with all of the expansions. Okay, guys. Yes, I like this. Oh, this is awesome. So we have a lot of space. So these here, do we get deliveries straight to the... No. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confusing games now because whenever you order things, it just shows up to the front of the store, right? Wherever your delivery point. Or is there new ways to get items delivered? Guys... Okay, I'm getting stuck. Let's get back to our computer. Let's actually look at a couple of things. Something else I didn't point out, but now if you guys, so this was before the warehouse update actually, but they added where now the time doesn't automatically start, like the store doesn't open until you hit open, which I love because right now I am so focused on this and I'm not having to worry about, oh, I need to open the store. But let's go and look. So there's some new furniture. I love that. I love seeing new furniture. And let's see. There's a warehouse rack. Yeah, this is definitely giving mega store, but that is fine. Let's see. So if we purchase this, it goes here, but I see now there's I like to go into updates blind, but I kind of wish I would have watched someone else's video on this. Just so that I feel so lost right now. I think it's just because I haven't played this game in a while and there's so much that has changed. So I'm just going to kind of plop you down. So how does it work with getting product on that? So like if I move you, do I need... Wait, so... I see what is happening, guys. Okay, I don't really hate that. I think that's kind of cool. They're also like immediately trying to fill these slots with these boxes, but I do not hate this, guys. Okay. So can something fit all the way up here? Not enough room. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I like this, guys. I do. I was expecting like pallets, but you can just use the boxes. I do like that. How does this delivery work though? Because I see that there's an A here. Is that just what I'm trying to ask is like, are there multiple delivery points now, or is that just kind of like there, you know? But either way, ooh, there's even more new furniture. I love this. Anything else that's new? They added way more of these. Okay. You guys know how I feel about them. They're giving AI, and I'm not a fan. So we'll keep on scrolling to see. Also, scroll brain. But while I'm here, you guys, I always get comments asking about, like, let's just remember this black shelf here. It never fails, because I mean, honestly, say like I would be confused too if I was watching a video. So these shelves here is this black shelf in the furniture. Oh, it resets, but just kind of like, if you look here, this shelf is that black shelf that I was pointing out. So every time like someone sees this, they're like, where did you get that? I don't have that in my game. It's been in our game for a very long time, and for whatever reason the devs chose not to update this picture, which is I don't know why, but that is just what it is, and that is a-okay. But yeah, that is where that is. And what else is in here? So we have, these are daily hires. I always ask, is today going to be a good day? I already looked at this, so I'm just going to go ahead and hire these daily hires. We don't need them. I just like to spend money, I guess. And we can get some more permanent hires too. But I'll have to train them and stuff, which I did. Did my permanent hires, their rankings changed? Hold on. I had everyone trained, and now it's saying, or maybe I didn't. I see. No, I did have everyone. What am I saying? I was like, maybe I didn't, but no, I for sure, unless I'm looking at this wrong, I see one person that has everything, the 5 out of 5, but everyone else, it looks like is, no, there's a Joshua 3 out of, I don't know, guys. I was almost positive I had everyone trained up, but I guess not. But that is not something I want to worry about today. Are there new brand agreements? Does not look like it, unless it's further back in like one of the earlier sections, but I don't see anything here. We, of course, we've expanded the warehouse. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This video is a very short. And it's all over the place. But I'm kind of like, I don't really know if I want to spend the time working on my warehouse if I'm not going to be playing the game. I mean, that could give me content though. I could spend the time going through and completely converting all of my storage to the warehouse. It'll give me something to upload, but do I want to focus that time? That's what I do not know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. You guys know how much I love Hypermarket. I love this game. I think what it is, this may not have been a good game for me to check out right now because I feel completely overwhelmed. Um, just because there's so much that I will need to do at this point, which is why I'm kind of holding off on recording Megastore as well. But what we can do, guys, so they're just going to, like, there was, I guess, a bunch of extra boxes I ordered that were just sitting outside. So they're just trying to put those away. That is fine. What I am going to do, though, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and open. We'll run at least one day. That way this video isn't for nothing. I apologize. I feel like I'm usually a lot more organized and I know what I'm going to do, but right now I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do in this video. But we did, in our last episode of Hypermarket, we talked about the upstairs expansion. And again, I'm at the point in the game where I'm kind of like, how much more do I want to invest? Because we could, I mean, realistically, we could go through, fully expand the upstairs. Maybe that's what we do as well. Let's do that, so that just in case you guys were curious about how things look with everything expanded, you will be able to see that. So let's purchase those. All right, so that is every single expansion purchased. And if we go upstairs, yeah, this is huge, guys. This is amazing, especially for players that are struggling to find space for things. This is great. This bed randomly upstairs. Okay, now it's probably I placed something weird, I guess, and it does completely wrap around, which is nice. So yeah, for players that really like to lean into like the hyper part of this game where they have a lot of product, I can see having this additional space being amazing. But you guys know I'm very much like, I don't like too much stock. So even using the floor displays were really hard for me, guys. I try not to use them too much, and even like having products like this, I try not to overdo it, I guess, with how much product I have out. So if you're the type of player where you really lean into, again, like the hyper part of Hypermarket and you have tons and tons of products, I can see it being so useful to have all of the additional upstairs space as well as having all of the additional warehouse space. So this update definitely needed. Great. I'm happy for players that, you know, needed this, because I know it was like such a huge complaint, because people were just out of space. So happy to see the devs are listening to their players and they have implemented, you know, these changes, these updates. I don't know, this game, it's like giving me like motion sickness, guys. I think like, I don't know if something changed with the way like, I have no clue. Maybe again, it's because I haven't played in so long and there's just a lot of people, a lot of movement. But this is kind of giving me motion sickness. So let's go to the computer and let's go through and maybe order some stuff. Let's see, 0 on shelf. I'll do 2 to be safe. And I'll do 4 of those, and let's go less than 5. Wait, yeah, okay. I'll just have to kind of be mindful. Make sure I'm not ordering double of anything. And these are all of the display items, which is fine. We have plenty of stock. It looks like we have way too much stock of these natural frame beds. I ordered way too much. That's a-okay. Okay, so it looks like for the most part we're doing pretty good. The cereal, I don't think I saw that, so let's order that. And yeah, everything else is good, guys. So we'll keep it as it is. I love all of the different hairstyles of our crew members. And there is a granny. I feel like even the customers are like moving faster. I don't know. It's probably all in my head, guys, honestly. But everything, I love our store, guys. I do. I love our store. It makes me sad to think, like, I mean, essentially, this is not over, because every time there's an update, until this game is fully, you know, the full version comes out and there's no more updates to the game, we are going to keep hopping into Hypermarket. But as far as like spending the time, what is happening here? Okay, I don't know that the shelves, no, because those are normal. But yeah, I don't know if I want to spend. Is this indicating it's a cold item? Wait, that is cool. Well, this isn't. Or is it indicating that it's I don't know. You guys let me know. I think this is because of the... Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of showing... Okay, I am back. Sorry. This is one thing I don't miss is my dogs completely, like, always interrupting me when I'm trying to record. But yeah, this is just indicating that this is, you know, refrigerated as it should, or cold as it should be, frozen as it should be, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say, but this is showing you visually, which that is pretty darn cool, because I know people were having issues with their items spoiling. So this is just a nice visual indicator. If you have, like, one, it's telling you it needs to be cold, I guess, and then two, it's telling you that it is actually being cooled. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I should have read the patch notes a little bit more closely, but either way, what I think I may do, this is a 22-minute episode. This is a very short one, but I think I may go ahead and wrap up the episode here, guys. I'm happy that they added these things. I think for me at this point in the game, I was already able to figure out how to make the space work with what we had. But I can see a player coming in from scratch, or someone that may have started playing the game, but they weren't as far into the game as I was. I can see these changes being so beneficial. So a huge shout out to the devs again for listening to their players. But guys, I do think this is a good wrapping up point for the video. I do thank you guys so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the content, guys, if you would like the video, as well as leave me some comments. This episode, guys, was all over the place. I do apologize about that, but hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from regarding just the future of the series, with mainly just popping in to go over updates, but not really hopping back into it as a full-time series. So hopefully you guys understand that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.